Hi everyone, it's Enchantress. I'm here with another pick a card reading. This time I'm going to do a little spring theme, get us an idea of what's coming towards us in the springtime. It's drawing closer, especially if you're watching in real time and if you're in the northern hemisphere. But if you're not, then just take these messages as any kind of sign from spirit that spirit wants to give you. So we have 3 piles here, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. My markers are these adorable little Barbie fairy and Barbie mermaid that my daughter found. I think they're like cake toppers. Anyway, they're so cute, and she knows how much I love fairies and Barbies as well. I was a big Barbie fan, played with them from about 4 to 14 years old, and I had a collection too. So big Barbie fan here, and she was kind of raised similarly with her love of Barbies. So this Barbie is kind of a brunette, purple-haired Barbie fairy, and then we have another purple-haired mermaid Barbie, and then we have a pink-haired fairy Barbie. There we go. So, and then I have my my fairy peeking out from behind the bushes. Alright, everybody, let's take a deep breath. Close your eyes, release your breath. Open your eyes and let them be drawn to the pile that's meant for you. You're welcome to choose more than one pile in any order you choose. You can choose which one is the hottest. You can choose by number or timestamp or any other method that feels comfortable for you. So let us go ahead and begin. And you definitely can listen to all 3 piles. It could be a nice big message for you. Let's get going. Here's pile 1 with the purple-haired Barbie, fairy Barbie. Alright, let's see what your cards are. So I put the pink on top so you could see it. But I think we'll start with the pink. The pink one is the Romantic Faery Oracle. Sorry, I had a flower stuck on my sleeve. Okay, so you've got healing connection. Your romance is a deep learning experience that will transform your life. Then you have spring. Oh no, pixie dust, which is the first step in manifesting miracles and making dreams come true, and the first step to flying. This is my motto is faith, trust. It's not the first step, it's the last step. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, faith, trust, and pixie dust. So faith is the believing in things that you can't see. The trust is letting go and surrendering the how, letting go to the universe. And the final step to manifesting and flying is this magical element. It's a guide, a guardian, a friend, energetic helpers, spirit guides, or any other kind of guides, light and magic workers. This could also be the serendipitous event or some kind of synchronicity, and it's the divine time. So expect a miracle and that final push toward your dreams coming true. So next we have from the Faery Forest Oracle, we have Before the Gathering. This is a celebration, an anticipation, an event. So here we have some kind of event coming up for you, and that could be where all of this falls into place with this special someone or anything else that's important to you coming up in the spring. It could be kind of a networking situation as well somehow, but you do have a healing connection that's going on simultaneously to other things that could all be somewhat related as well. You know, you're having that final push. So let's see a little bit more about this celebration. So the celebration is saying, for you, dear one, a celebration is coming, a time to acknowledge the markings and passings of the great turns of the wheel, and for you to gather together with friends and relatives and significant beings and ask them to unite in a common cause of joy for what has been achieved. It's a time to look forward, to anticipate, to prepare, for this event may be even taking place simply on an energetic level, as all things are all beings who have long wished for your well-being now gather together to applaud the place where you are right now. This will be coming for you, and it's in the future. So this card is often a great omen that's saying something is exciting is coming to you. It's time for you to put on your finest garments, take the very best goblets and chalices from their dusty hiding places, and raise a glass of bubbling fairy energy to the wonders of life. It may be your birthday or another occasion, such as a graduation, the acknowledgement of an accomplishment, or the completion of a test. Whatever it may be, it is essential to mark the impending time with joy, applause, and an expression of bounty. Prepare, be ready, and enjoy, dear one. You deserve all that this exciting and exhilarating occasion heralds, for after the effort comes the rewards. Soon it will be yours. I'm real excited because I put in an application for this for a Beltane festival, and yeah, to work in, have a booth in the market. So we'll see what happens with that, and I'll let you guys know. All right, so now we're going to look at your tarot card. I just decided to do one tarot to kind of speak about all of this. So the Ace of Swords has this kind of ability to make you feel like there's a truth coming towards you. There's an honesty. There's a clarity. There is new ideas and inspiration and an epiphany and brainstorming. So whether it's related to people or things, for people it'll be about honesty in communication, but maybe from creative place it could be a coming up with a great idea. So to clarify, I went ahead and drew some Lenormand to go with it. So you have the Child, and you have the Ring, and the Ship. So the Child is kind of about wonderment and newness and beginnings and excitement. So, and it could be child related, your idea, or you could have children, or you could be getting close to somebody who has a child, or maybe soon your person wants to level up, and have the whole package, the whole marriage and babies kind of package with you. But it seems to me that you're dealing with somebody who is at a distance right now, and you might be getting some news from them this month before the month is over. I feel like there is some kind of offer being made, whether it's romantic or business. There is a partnership coming in, and it is going to be a beautiful. It's a beautiful request, a beautiful situation. You're going to feel really good about it. Because the Child is here, I kind of sense that it might not be business. It might be sort of a tender kind of sentiments towards you, like somebody who sees you in a sweet way, that has sweet feelings towards you, sees you as maybe sort of innocent, or you have a childlike quality about you possibly, or that you're good with children, or that they want you to be the mother or father of their children, something like that. Okay, so let's take a look at your charms now. Just a little dribble. I'm going to set them up for you. Oh, look, the beast fell down. Alright, so like I said, we have the beast here, who is the masculine in transition. He's at the point where he's getting real close to learning about love and letting go and freedom and acceptance and meeting you halfway and all of those beautiful things. We have the beautiful deep and spiritual mermaid. Could be Pisces. It could mean that you have a deep way of communicating. Genesis is about new beginnings. The Betty Boop in the car could be a road trip, some traveling, and there is a lot of creativity going on here. Gemini is here with intelligence. Let's see, right? Yep. I can't remember. I bumped into the dice. I think it landed on 2 or 4, but anyway, 2 meaning like 2 of cups, or 2 coming together. We've got the key here. This is kind of a benign looking key, but even the smallest key can open the biggest boxes. You've got music going on here. You have hope, and you have peace and love. All right, I'm going to move on to my next now. Next we have the mermaid Barbie. here's the mermaid Barbie. Alright, so there we go. Put it right there. And let's see. We're going to start with the romantic fairy. And you got real feelings. You share true romantic feelings worth exploring. So there is somebody in the spring that you're going to feel very close and connected to. This is a real deal, not something just an imagination. You also got Love Awakens. So whether this is new or somebody that you already know, this is a new phase and a new chapter. This could be a divine masculine that was not reciprocating or responding the way you needed him to, or her, or whoever, but they're like, it's almost like Beauty and the Beast in reverse. Not Beauty and the Beast, Sleeping Beauty in the reverse, where now it's the feminine, her essence, her power, her spirituality that's helping to wake up the divine masculine here. And then our forest fairy oracle is the Green Witch. So we've got fresh new spring. So definitely this spring has a strong new quality about it, a strong message of something new coming in. And let me tell you a little bit more about that. So the Green Witch is talking about when you are pure of heart, the whole world is full of potential. And this is the message from this innocent Green Witch to you. She is green, as in the fresh new shoot from the seed pushing urgently towards the sun. She is green and connected to the earth, flowing with the cycles of nature. She is green in that she looks as much to the natural world for company, friendship, and fulfillment as you currently do to fellow humans. She is your reminder to begin to connect to the wild green world, to the fairy force all about you, to go back to a place where you empty yourself of expectations and stories and knowledge, and just admit that in some circumstances and at some times you are as a babe, you are newborn, and in that moment of unknowingness and of admitting and embracing your own powers of renewal, you can finally learn what it is to learn, here to learn, not to be so certain or so experienced when you come to this card comes to you, but to be new and fresh, be unwise and unknowing, and be innocent, and then the new cycle can truly begin. Haha. This definitely to me feels like a little bit like, well, I mean, I think both in a romantic sense, the divine masculine and feminine will be going through something like that. And if the masculine needs to wake up again to a new perspective, to a new sense of things, I think that may be exactly what happens here. Now, this newness doesn't have to be solely for romance. I sense the possibility of new ventures and new ideas blossoming and blooming everywhere. And the fact that this is so green, I feel like a amazing money flow towards you, where it's not just invisible money that you never see that goes straight to your bank, but actual dollars, that green money that you can hold and touch, and you're finding this all over the place, and you're given these as gifts and tips and things like that. So a lot of greenness coming through. So I only have one tarot card for you, and you have, or for every pile, I just pulled one. I bought one. I pulled one. Alright, so the Wheel of Fortune is yours, and this says so much. The Wheel of Fortune is all about, it's like fate and karma, and it's good luck. It's definitely, out of all the luck that you could find, it's the good luck. It's finally getting that good luck. And it's cycles too, and patterns, and fate, and fortune. And so I feel like spring is like this beautiful blossom and newness in a cycle, and the direction of it, it's all direct. You have all these beautiful fixed lines, like really holding strong and steady to this new cycle, and not letting anything budge past this good fortune, because all planets are moving forward right now. So it's going to be a really exciting time. So I also pulled from the Pixie's Astounding Lenormand to get some clarification, and you got the clover, luck again, beautiful, lucky, 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 lots of luck here. The green is like lucky, and then you got the gentleman, so lucky in love. Like finally, it's like, oh, you've been working hard, and then you've been not working, like you've just been receiving and just letting the universe do its work, and you've just been doing everything possible to bring in this fortune in your life, and now you just like find, I'm gonna let go of the how. As soon as you do this flow of abundance comes towards you. The fish is success in all areas, um, even romance, but definitely and especially money matters and finances and fame and honor and things like that. This is for the entrepreneurs, and in love relationships, it also indicates a smooth relationship, nice flow to your relationship. So let's get some charms and see what else we can find. All right. And I'll flip those over. All right, so first of all, this is the Wheel of the Year. This came with a little dollhouse gypsy card deck with a crystal ball kind of thing. But anyway, this represents the same thing as this. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's everything moving direct and being in a good, favorable position. Some of these that came out are so funny. I just left them as they were because this was hugging the the fairy, the pixie dust. So this is like, it could be a father or mother. It could be somebody who takes care of things. This is like the I got you back charm, but the fact that it's hugging the pixie dust, it makes me feel like there's something divine here. This could be like a lot of love and protection going on. Like this person, it doesn't matter how much their work they have taken care of in the 3D. They're also got a lot of 5D, 4D kind of spiritual protection too. I don't know. And then this one was so cool because a lot of times I see this kind of maybe as the twin yolks, the twin flames, and then the happy was stuck in there. So it's a happy connection here, happy twin flame connection. And you have love, so happy love. You have Tuts Theater Under the Stars in Texas. It was a touring group that my dad belonged to, doing shows and singing and performing musicals. So it could have something to do with that with you, or it could have something to do with the state, or anything that the Tuts stands for, theater, stars, or just some of those letters could be initials. We've got the lock here, so you've got the lock, and somebody's going to try to open that up. But the key is here too, so they have the key to your heart, and you have the key to theirs. And then you have the little picnic basket, so that to me could represent a little outdoors date or some kind of definitely food and abundance and wealth, especially with the diamond here glowing up too, looking really pretty, and also pentacles and money situations looking really good. And yeah, so like maybe a little outdoor adventure for you too. All right, I hope you like that. I'm going to move on to the next. All right, last but not least, we have the cute little pink-haired fairy Barbie. I've done the pink hair, and I've done well, I haven't really gone, yeah, I've done purple. I have to be honest, I've done purple. With wigs, though. One of these days I'm going to color my hair. Okay, let's see what your card says. So the romantic fairy says, honest communication. This is wonderful. So somebody will be reaching out. Expect a heart-to-heart conversation. There's going to be this beautiful new flow of honest energy here, honest communication, seeing eye to eye, and really, really connecting and communicating. Then we have the Faery Forecast has spring. So spring is just pretty obvious. It's that season where everything is new, everything is budding, everything is growing. You feel like there's a chance really that things can really come true for you. This is the season of new buds and dreams coming true. The time is ripe. Plant the seeds of abundance and then watch them grow in all areas of your life. It's also the season to bask in joy and light and rise up and open your wings and shine, strut your stuff, and enjoy the recognition of all your efforts. Also, it's a passionate time too for you. Then we have from the fairy forest, we got Faery Forecast and Faery Forest. So the Faery Forest says the Fairy Norn, planning, patience, and cooperation. So there could be events coming up for you this spring. Just enjoying the newness of the season means there could be a lot of clearing out old things and planning in part of your plan for the new. But I love that the unicorn is here because that represents the divine masculine. So let's see what else the Fairy Norn has to say. So the Fairy Norn it's saying it's time to be careful, precise, and considerate about what you do and what you say. It's time to share wisely, to look around very carefully, and to consider what patterns of your life will be going forward. It is time to do small and very precise things each day that will increase the stability in your world. It's time for the small, the everyday to be cared for, observed, and known, and for all those loose ends of life to be tied up neatly one by one. There's clutter and some chaos about you. And this could be just your spring cleaning time. That's why there is such a thing, because this is the season where we really do need to declutter. It's good for us, it's healthy. It freshens the whole world up. But there's no blame in that. The Fairy Norn knows for all lives, when well lived, holds such things. But your job now is to begin to tidy up your life, to shape it and make it into a form that is more contained, more organized, and somehow, for all of this control, more free. For when you introduce the order, the chaos can no longer eat away at the precious reserves of time. Emotions are not squandered in the petty dramas that humans love to dally with, and you know what must be done carefully, precisely, and with clear intent to bring the next shape into your life. Do this and watch your fate simultaneously reveal and transform itself. So it's really going to be a catalyst to transformation in your life when you start doing these things. I have been wanting to clean this closet. Every time I open it, I pull things out and then I have to put them back. One of these days, I'm just going to sit and do that and not do readings for a while. But anyway, so we have from just our Rider-Waite deck here, I have one tarot card and you have the Six of Wands. So every pile just got one, which kind of speaks like the whole message. And as you might know, the Six of Wands is about fame and fortune and recognition. So this could be a hero, like somebody you care about that's heroic. It could be you that's heroic. Somebody that's beloved, somebody with a lot of pride, or this is about glory too, like really reveling in a glorious and victorious situation. So whatever's happening, I feel like in part to prepare, like this could be the beloved coming towards you. And would you have room for your beloved in your space, in your world right now at this time? If you didn't clear out space for them, make a room for them, or at least a closet for them, and say this is theirs, so when they come here they have a place for their stuff. So think about stuff like that. So we'll also pull the Pixie's Astounding Lenormand to get some clarity on this. And there you go, look at that! The Rider, I didn't notice that before. The Rider is just more extension of this, saying yes, this is somebody coming in within a day, week, or month very soon, and there's a visitor or a message or an announcement of some sort. With the Anchor, this is really, really good energy, because they definitely want to stay. When they come, they want to plant some roots. They want to anchor. They want to give you some stability. Or it's the other way around, or you're going to them. But either way, either direction that this movement's going in, cleaning and making space for the person is going to be a necessary part of the transition. And then the next part will be just anchoring and having some permanence and commitment here. The book is a little bit secretive. We're not really sure all of the circumstances of the situation, but it's also the book of Love is Long and Boring, the book of secrets, like as in the actual book The Secret. can give you clues to how to get to where you need to be by using the law of attraction and manifesting this into your life. And the book also can represent a book that you're writing, or it could be projects or study, school. In love, it's a secret admirer or a hidden admirer. And in career, it's learning new skills or training or research. As characteristics, this could be a quiet, shy, secretive person coming through too. And so the timing is undetermined, but as far as the writer's concerned, it feels like it's coming up soon. And since this is a spring reading, we're going to say this is happening in the spring. So let's see what your charms have to say. All right. Charms. I'll set them up for you. Alright, with the letter T here, it could be the initial of the person of interest, or maybe your initial. We've got the clock though, so T with the clock could definitely be about divine timing. There might be an invitation coming in, and I feel like that is very possible here. And you're blessed, you got a cool idea, or somebody else does. There's music here, there's angel wings. The angels are definitely protecting you here. You've got the cellar, of wine, which makes me feel like there's an abundance, and you have a safe go-to place if you need to go to it. And then you've got this little, I feel like this is either a child, or it could be about activity or action. It could also represent newness and shyness, and a kind of a quiet person, or a sweet shy person. The dinosaur also can represent to me like that there's a relationship that's been here for a really long time, or you've known each other in a past life, or there's somebody here that's significantly older than the other person, so there's an age difference possibly between you. Here it also could be same sex, or some kind of couple within the LGBTQ community. And whether this is, there is more here than just love. With the well-known person, there is a lot of abundance coming through, offers and letters, and receiving things, honors and blessings of all kinds. The Christmas tree, to me, represents like lights and gifts and adornments and decorations, and the next holiday, whatever that may be. But definitely could herald something that's going to start in the spring and last at least until Christmas, or be some kind of spring Christmas connection somehow. Anyway, or maybe it's birthdays. Maybe one of you is a spring baby, maybe one of you is a Christmas baby. But anyway, to me in general, it has sort of a gift feeling towards it, gift giving and gift receiving. So something very special and blessed here. And the child could be children that you share between you, or just simply a newness, or new idea, or a new blessing. All right, and shout out to my LGBTQ community. Your love is, oh, and you got the tower too. So your love is just like all love. It's love, love is love. It's beautiful and wonderful, and it's also coming through strong for any of those of you that relates to this. Also, we got France here. So the tower to me represents a destiny, a place of meeting. So just because they have the rainbow here doesn't mean that it's just for the LGBTQ. It also represents for anybody else that wants to resonate with it, like your chakras aligning. The all-seeing eye represents like heaven, like the light, like a guidance, and God and spirits and the universe protecting you and keeping an eye on you. The lightning bolt to me is kind of like a wake up, a newness, an excitement, a charge, an electricity. This could be transmissions to your crown chakra, and which heals your all of your chakras. I just recently did a beautiful Kundalini healing, which went from the first chakra, which is your root chakra, all the way up to your crown chakra, and then back down again. And that feeling was amazing. So more of these kinds of things you're going to be exploring. If you haven't already, you really should try to explore some more meditative things, or more chakra balancing, and getting in touch with your alignment and chakra alignment there. Okay, you guys? So I hope you like that. And I'm just going to read out my members' names, and if I cut off, so be it. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust. Here we go. Everybody has a tier, and with each tier comes some perks. So you get to have different readings depending on what tier you choose from. The top tier is Platinum Pixies with Kelsey, Lupe, and Cheryl and Claudia. I haven't updated my list, so if you don't hear your name, then either let me know or I'll update you next time. We got Golden Fairies, Ritz, Spirit Fairy. We've got Twin Flames, V Monaco, Curly Girl, Gabriella, Your Uplifting Mind. We've got Full of Faithers, Claudia Coxis, Leo Sunchild, Sunny King, Anastasia Mutina. We have Sparkles of Light, Liz, Chrissy, Brandy, Sleepy Cat, Evane, Hippie Love, Jessica Johnson, Mona Surian, Patricia, Mystic Mountain Dance, Jaden, Maya Pace, and Brian, and our patrons, Melanie, Trini, and Laura. You check out the Patreon page. You can see my artwork and stuff that I do over there. Also, I just want to thank you so much, those of you who came out to my live. I did it on Saturday night instead of Friday because of family issues, but thank you all for being so supportive and loving and always saying the kindest things, sending me beautiful healing energy, and I send it back to you as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate your love and kindness and your patience and your support in all ways. You know, if you support the channel just by watching it, it helps. If you support the channel by thumbs up and pushing the subscription button, that helps. If you support the channel by becoming a member, that's amazing. Thank you so much. And I'll see you next reading. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.